This is the weekly report for the second week of March 2009. I'm Mike Stone, Public Information Officer. With us this week is Gerry LaCavera, Wildfire Mitigation Coordinator with the Florida Division of Forestry. Gerry, welcome. Tell us a little bit about the season we're in. We're in our, quote, dry season. What does that really mean?
Well, this time of year is when the moisture is dried up. We have high winds, typically low humidity, and the result is that the vegetation that we have throughout Florida, the very flammable vegetation that we have, ignites easily, burns quickly, the fires in it spreads quickly, so we have a heightened wildfire time always during the dry season of the year.
And one of the misnomers about fire in Florida is actually you fight fires all year long.
Yes, we do. There's typically no month during the year that we don't have wildfires in Florida. In fact, one of the things that most people don't know is that rank-wise, Florida is the fourth busiest wildfire state in the United States. There's only 3 other states that have more wildfires than we do, or 3 other states that have more acres that burn every year than we do here in Florida. So it's quite a serious problem that we have statewide.
Tell us a little bit more about the division's role as the lead state agency on the wildfire front.
Primarily, as the lead agency, we're responsible for fires that break out in the wildland areas. We have our tractor plow units, our brush trucks, aircraft that we typically would dispatch to these fires either as initial attack or as an extended attack. Oftentimes we're called to assist local fire departments, either paid or volunteer, when they find that the wildland area that they respond to is either beyond their capability or they need additional resources. So we respond either as the initial attack people or in concert with other fire agencies to take care of the fire and suppress it as quickly as we can.
Gerry, what are some basic common sense tips that Floridians can use during this time?
Well, there's a number of them that they can use both to prevent fires and to make sure their home might survive should they be involved in a wildland fire. In terms of prevention, what we find this time of year is that almost 100% of the fires that we have are human caused, and therefore they're preventable. People, by not being careless, by knowing how and when to burn, not taking chances with fire, anything that causes sparks or high heat, they can increase the probability that a wildland fire won't start in the first place.
It's real important that all Floridians become firewise.
It's very important. It's very important that they do the things around their home that will make sure that they increase their probability that their home will survive a wildfire disaster. Keep their roofs clean. Keep the area directly in contact with the sides of their home. Well watered within water management guidelines, kept trimmed, clear of any real flammable vegetation, and not give fire a chance to get right against the side of their house. They want to create 30 feet of defensible space between their home and the wildland. This keeps areas clear of brush, dry vegetation, anything that will invite that fire from the wildland, again, directly to their home. The simple message that we try to say is don't invite wildfire home. Do the things to protect your home now so you won't have a wildland disaster impact your home later on.
If Floridians want to get some additional information from the Division of Forestry, where would be a good place for them to go?
Well, our website is very handy for them to check information, and that's www.fl-dof.com. And there's areas that they can go there to find out about preventing fires and things that they can do to make their homes safer so that they won't sustain damage should a wildland fire encroach upon their area.
Thank you very much for being with us.
I'm glad to. Thanks for the opportunity.